Welcome back. This will be part 2 of the loosen and strengthen shoulders and neck. We're going to start, before we start, this one will use a little bit of equipment. So I have a weight, but you can also use a jug of milk or a water bottle, just to have something heavy that we're going to hold in one hand. And I also have two boxes of equal height. You can also use yoga blocks. Before I thought of using these shoe boxes, I used to use paper towels, which wasn't that great, but the main thing is they have to be the same height, okay? So they have to be equal height. I also used to use 2 stacks of books, and that was no good because they were different height. Alright, so that's our equipment for today. We're going to start with a little shoulder warm-up. You can do this on your knees, so generally speaking, I don't want to exit the video, but it's going to happen. I'm exiting the video. I need to increase the height here. Alright, so we're up on our knees. There's a fist width between our knees, so I'm sitting on my knees. Fist distance between my knees. We'll lift our shoulders out, and I've got this golfer grip, which I've introduced you to before. So your fingers are curled in and your thumb is lifted. That's Chloe. Hey, Chloe. We'll have a golfer grip in both our hands. Extend your arms out and point your thumbs forward. And for 40 seconds, we're going to circle our arms forward. Okay? So that starts now. Lower your shoulders, let them drop, and circle your arms forward for 45 seconds. These don't need to be very fast. It's not cardio, it's just bringing a little bit of warmth and movement to our shoulder region. They can be larger circles if you want. And I'll invite you to notice the feeling in your shoulders as they get warm. Notice any nice feelings as they start to stretch, and that's our time. Alright, we're going to do the same thing, but this time we turn our thumbs to the back. Alright, and we'll do those circles for 45 seconds, 40 seconds starting now. So circle to the back. And that's where I start feeling a really good stretch through the front of my shoulders. I'm shaking out my neck because I feel a little bit of tension moving up into my neck, and I don't want that, so just loosening it up. Bring your attention to your shoulders, those joints getting lubricated, getting a little bit of gentle movement. And that's time. Alright, I'm going to scooch the video back down so you have a better view of me and Chloe while we're sitting. Up. There we go. Cute girl. 2 cute girls, right, Chloe? Good team. Alright, so for our next one, we're just going to do a gentle stretch. We did this in part 1. If you did the part 1 version of this, take one arm around your back so it's between your shoulder blades. It doesn't matter how far you reach, just wherever your body reaches. With the other hand, you're going to wrap around and just reach towards your fingers. So if you can connect them, that's great. If you can't and you're still like this, all good. That's what your body does, and that's perfect. So I'll just guide without a timer. We're doing that stretch. If you can link your fingers, do. If not, just hold that stretch there and stay here for a second. Notice where you feel the stretch in your body. That'll be a little bit different from person to person, just depending on where you have tension. I feel a stretch through the front of my left shoulder. Alright, and now we're going to bring in some neck stretch. Loosen up the neck. I'm going to tilt it towards my left shoulder and feel that stretch all through the neck. I also feel it stretching now my opposite shoulder, the right one that's lifted. I even feel it loosening my jaw. Feels really good. And roll the head forward a little bit. So we're keeping it on that side. It's just tilted forward and a little to the side. And notice how the stretch moves. Roll the head forward. Gently, we don't want to hyperextend, just gentle stretch. And roll to the other side so it's tilted forward a little bit. And lift the head and give it a little bit of a shake. Release the arms. Give the shoulders and the arms a little bit of a shake. A little bit of a rub even around the shoulder joints. Ooh, that feels good. And opposite side. So just with the other arms, gonna reach one arm over, reaching in between your shoulder blades, and the other one goes below, reaching in between the shoulder blades. If you can connect your fingers, go ahead and do that, and if not, all good. Alright, so hold this for just a moment and feel what lights up in your body. I definitely feel this through the front of my left shoulder again, but I feel it more down the back of my left arm that's lifted. So I guess there's a bit of tension hanging out in my left arm. Don't hyperextend, just bringing some soft movement in to a place where it feels good. And we're going to lean our head to the side, to the shoulder that's down. And notice where that stretch moves in your body, the new sensations. Tilt your head forward so it's forward and a little bit to the side. That feels really good. And tilt your head straight forward. Not too much, no hyperextension, just to a place where it feels nice. Lift your head, give it a little bit of a shake, and release the arms. Give them a little bit of shake, in the arms, and a little bit of a shoulder rub. For me, the front part of my shoulders gets tight. In fact, it's this one in particular. And it's feeling very tight today, which is why I decided to do this video. For me and for you. Alright, my loves. The next one we're going to do, we're going to bring in our yoga blocks or our shoe boxes or our paper towels, but not our stacks of books, unless you have exactly even books. And this is going to be a 3-part one. Chloe is taking up my yoga mat space. How am I going to do this? Alright, so we're going to separate these so you have 2 platforms of equal height. We're going to lie face down, and we're going to hold each of these moves for a minute. So it's kind of going to be pretty quiet. I don't think I'll speak very much because I'll have my face in the floor. So you're going to lie down on your belly. Your feet are just, the toes are just gently touching, but your lower body's relaxed. Alright, lower body's relaxed. You're going to make that golfer grip just like the last one of the recent moves. And they're going to face up on your blocks. Scooch down so you can see. So thumbs are up in the golfer grip, and your head is just going to go into the floor, just like that. So hopefully it's a clean spot on the floor, otherwise you can grab a towel or something so it's clean. As we hold this move, you're going to keep your shoulders down. So I'm just showing you this with my shoulders up. You want to keep your shoulders down and turn your thumbs to the outside, all right? These blocks are positioned straight in front of you, so your arms are extended straight ahead. And for a minute, you're going to put your head down. So am I. Starting now. All right? Head is down. You probably can't hear me. All right, maybe I'll talk a little bit. So your head is down. Recall your thumbs are reaching out to the sides and you're keeping your shoulders down. And just hold. You can take your attention to your shoulders as we're doing this move, or you can take your attention to your breath and relax. Remember, your lower body is relaxed, so you can even give a little bit of a wiggle in your butt just to remind your lower body to loosen up. And that's time. Okay? So we're going to stay where we are on our bellies. I just want to double check everything's working with my sound because I forgot to do that from the beginning. You'll probably hear me a little bit better now. Okay, so we're staying where we are. Now we're just going to take our two blocks and put them at a 45 degree angle. That's a little bit of a better view of me and Chloe. Excuse me, Chloe there. Okay, so remember you want them to be equal height, 45 degree angle, and otherwise it's exactly the same. So we got that golfer's grip like this, going on top of each block at about a 45 degree angle. Our face is going to go into the floor and we hold that for 1 minute. Alright, our minute starts now. So stick your face in the floor. Remember, you're drawing your thumbs out to each side and you're keeping your shoulders down. Aside from that, if you would like somewhere to place your attention, you can notice the feeling in your shoulders, you can notice your breath, and you can also take some mindfulness to your lower body, give it a little wiggle, and remind your lower body to relax. Alright, see you in maybe 30-40 seconds. Alright, that's time. We're going to do one more set of these. This time we move our blocks to out straight line to each of our sides. Excuse me, Clo. I know. Just moving my yoga mat around, but you're good. Alright, so otherwise it's exactly the same. Holding it for a minute, make this golfer grip out to each side on our yoga blocks or shoe boxes or whatever you got. And our face will go on the floor, yada yada, all the same. Our minute starts now. Okay? Golfer's grip, face down. Boom. Alright, that's time. Okay, that's it for this set. We can put our blocks away. Switch them off camera. And we'll reposition, so we're back sitting. Yep. I'll lift the camera a little bit. Okay. So hopefully that felt awesome. That move is really good for bringing your shoulders back and helping your posture. Really, really good. Very, very fabulous, actually. If you have shoulder problems or a tendency to hunch, I would recommend doing that several times a week. It's really, really good. Okay. After that strengthening move, we're going to do a little stretch. We also did this in part 1. So we're making this Y position and we're taking it to the back. Okay, so if all you can do is just touch your fingers, that's perfect. If you can do more, then you can create this Y in your back, all right? It would be perfectly normal if your body doesn't do that. I happen to be just born very flexible. Okay, and once we get here, wherever you are, you might just be touching, that's fine. We're already getting a really lovely stretch through the front of our shoulders. So just hang out here for a second. Maybe give your neck a little shake to remind your neck to loosen up, and your jaw, which is all connected. And we're going to lean our head to one side and feel that stretch all through the side of the neck, all through the front of the shoulder. For me, I feel it more in my far shoulder, so not the one my head is tilted towards, but the other one. And tilt a little bit forward, so you to the side and forward, and feel the stretch move. And tilt your head all the way forward, not too far, just a gentle stretch. Wherever it feels good. And forward and to the side. So we're just bringing around in a circle. That spot is really good for me. I have a lot of tension in my neck right there. And we're going to lean our head to the opposite shoulder and just feel that stretch. Wow. I'm giving a little bit of extra movement here because I need it there so badly. I have a little chronic problem there. I did too many push-ups once upon a time. Alright, so release, give your neck a little shake. We're going to release our arms, give your arms a little shake, give your shoulders a little shake, little up and down. You're going to like this next one, okay? So now we're going to tilt our head to one side, and I'm going to take your hand up to your shoulder, take your other hand up to your shoulder, and you're just going to massage your neck and your shoulder. Yes, you are. I'm going to time us. I'll give us 45 seconds for this one. So starting now, you're going to give yourself a massage. I have my hair here, so that helps me not grab onto the skin too much, but if you have a t-shirt, that would work too. And just find those little tension spots, explore your neck and shoulder, find where it feels good, find those knots, and give yourself a little massage. I'm finding the tendon down the side of my neck, all the way up right underneath my ear. Y'all, it's 45 seconds already. That was super quick. Alright, we're going to do the other side, so tilt your head to the other side. Bring your hands up, one hand up to the shoulder, the other hand to the neck. And you're going to give yourself that little massage for 45 seconds, starting now. Yes, this is happening. This is very serious self-love, you guys. It's very important. Look how nice we're being to ourselves. And so find all those little knots. Explore those muscles. Find the spots where it feels good. And that's time. Oof. You can also, pause the video and spend more time giving yourself a massage. Oh, that was really nice. Okay, let's see. I do know that there's definitely one more move that I want to offer to us. But I think I want to give us also another strengthening move. So we're going to go back to being on our knees. I'm going to lift the video so they don't disappear from the screen. Alright, so once again, we're going to be up on our knees. I'm still here. Fist width between the knees. Okay, so up on my knees. Yes, I am. I'm going to lift the arms. So once again, we're in this golfer's grip that we probably know by now. And I have my thumbs pointed down and my knuckles are against my temple. Alright, and my neck is lifted, my spine is long, my lower body is loose, so there's not tension, there's not the curve in my back, just loose. Lower the shoulders, and we're going to bring the elbows together if you can. Otherwise, you just bring them forward. Alright, and we're going to do that for about 40 seconds, starting now. So just bring your elbows closer to each other. You don't need to really force yourself. If your elbows don't go all the way, that's fine. One thing I would advise is be careful that you're not moving your neck a lot. So it's not this kind of movement. The movement is just in your shoulders. Your neck stays steady. You also want to notice, bring some effort to keeping your elbows lifted. So we're not bringing them all the way down, but try to keep them lifted. It's alright if they're not, way up high in the air. Alright, that's time. Okay, shake that one out a little bit, and we're going to do just the last move, which will be with our weight. You might have a weight, you might have a jug of milk, or a big water bottle, or a heavy purse. Honestly, it really doesn't matter. I'm going to shift the video again so you can see what's going on. Yep. Shifting the video. Hey. Okay. Now, as we're doing this move, the main thing is to not hurt your lower back. So I'm bent over, my knees are bent, and my arm is hanging down with the weight in it. Okay, my arm is hanging down with the weight in it. And just make sure as we do this move, that you're not holding yourself up with the lower back too much. So kind of rest so it's more in your knees. And we're just going to circle the weight and make circles in one direction with the arm. That's it. And we'll do that for 45 seconds starting now. So take the weight and just circle it one direction. Make sure to keep out of your lower back, so it's not your lower back that's stabilizing you, but your feet, your knees, your hips. And just gently swing the weight around in a circle. This is so just lubricating the shoulder, stretching it out a little bit. I do believe, I'm pretty sure I know this, that there's, lubricating liquid in our joints. That's 45 seconds. So what we're going to do is we're going to stop and we're going to circle it just to the other side, starting now. So circle around to the opposite side. Anyway, so there's lubricating liquid in our joints that lives there, and it makes our joints move nicely and feel good. So when we do these kinds of movements, we're just moving that liquid around inside the joint. So everything gets soft and everything moves easily. Everything's protected. I do feel this in my lower back a little bit, so if you've got a sensitive lower back, just be careful with it, or maybe test this out in different ways. Alright, that's time. We're going to switch, we're going to do the other side. Alright, up, 45 seconds starts now. And you just swing the weight around in a circle, up. Yeah, I was saying, so if this is irritating to your lower back, then play around with it, try to find another position where you can just loosen the joint and let the arm just be completely loose without it triggering anything in your lower back. That's time, so we're going to switch and circle it around the other direction. Feel that lovely extension all through the joint. Everything's just getting spacious. This is so healthy for your shoulders. Just letting your arm hang. And that's time. Alright, my dears, that was our last move of the day. I hope your shoulders are feeling loved. I hope they're feeling looser. I hope they're feeling a little bit warm. I hope your neck is too, that everything in this zone, also your jaw. And let's finish this. Actually, we'll give a little jaw massage, right? So I'm just taking my knuckles and right to the tip of the jaw inside the ears. Just give yourself a little massage. Those muscles get so tense, and it's all connected. A little bit of massage up here above the cheekbones. Yes. Good. Awesome. That's a good way to finish. I hope you feel better. I hope you feel good. Thank you so much for coming. Bye.